Bulgaria can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. idea less said about that pass, the better. Now that's well seen too. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. That's good defending, very good defending. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Kimmich certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's got the shot away! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella, Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to see who his opponents bring to the table to test him, because testing him demands a lot.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Haaland! It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's straight offside. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Himself an absolute peach.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can it...
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Bulgaria have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well-timed, excellent interception.
That looks a good ball through.
There's the shot! This time, surely! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Bulgaria have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Alexander-Arnold. He could be in here. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. Rudiger. Well, they can break here. And he's being shifted off it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Good running, strong and purposeful. McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... and he'll shoot here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Kimmich. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Neymar. And here's Haaland. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And through to the goalkeeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bulgaria just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Bulgaria ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And the second half gets underway. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Time and again they are repelled. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Punched away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar!
that will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
Heads it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started. There's the hit! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Bulgaria clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kimmich. And he's forced to go back.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Pedri. It's Kimmich. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's neat. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And he was quick to react. And he's on his way! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. He's got away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here. What can they make of it? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
Wonderful! Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe, decent hit! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's having a hit! And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? Rice. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
De Bruyne. Sané. And Sané! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Upamecano. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Osimhen. And he's got... Osimhen! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona go into the lead. Rice. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Driving through the middle. And Sané! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Haaland! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to be... Haaland! Hernandez has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Osimhen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's in on now the finish! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie it down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have ourselves a real game here. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe! Chance! They've scored! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Can he finish? It's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is quite a great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And the first half is done. Bulgaria playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
For support for our World Charity Fund.
And that's the second half started. No changes at the interval from either side. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Neymar. Haaland has a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rice. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's run loose here. Bulgaria do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's an excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Osimhen. He's free. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
70,987.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a little off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Griezmann. Now it's Neymar. Real chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Now it's Sané. He's found a way through. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, lovely bit of skill. He could be... Shot at goal! Goal! Bulgaria! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He had...
Osimhen!
Number 18, Griezmann.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And De Bruyne! De Bruyne! And that could come back to haunt them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 10.
Bulgaria making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Looking for the run. Ribery concedes a free kick for that. Ruben Dias. Bulgaria will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And it's Neymar.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's picked his way through, and he hits the net. Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is good alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Sané. De Bruyne. Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his.
Traffic to be
What are
heavy
your thoughts on today's game? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. He's in here, and the shots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Big chance, must be! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. Kolomuani, who needs just a moment to score a goal. This is promising. Neymar! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Neuer punts it upfield. Good spot, he's seen the run. He might be in here! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now Neymar. Over to the other side. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bulgaria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Half an hour played now. And here's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! He's got a goal! Atalanta are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bulgaria go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And the shot!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Aim forwards. Just eases him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Bulgaria head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 12. Viene sostituito con il
Here we go
38.
again.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bulgaria different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
Thuram! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe! Shot goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Kimmich. Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bulgaria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mbappe! Bulgaria have a free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's having a good look here. Rafinha! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And surely that settles it. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Bulgaria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thuram. Musiala. Bulgaria still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Thuram. He's beaten the line. Great chance! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, what a mistake. And he's managed to get free. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Kimmich. Messi. Hernandez does well to get it back. And here's a chance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Hernandez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Neymar. Musiala. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Gravenberg. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gravenberg. He's through, now is he in? Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. Atalanta have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. And now the breakaway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The muscular approach does pay off here. Rafinha, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Musiala, Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. But they've got it again. Gravenberch. Messi. Keeper sees it all the way. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Neymar. Now the finish! And he hits the net! And what a climax we have here!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Atalanta give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the shot! That's another chance! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Gravenberch. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.